Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. And if you're returning, how you doing? In today's video, I have another list. Yeah, but these lists are they're on different topics, obviously. Today's list is going to be on safety and security checklist. This checklist is going to be security for around your home. Even if, for your bug out bag, okay, it's like, it covers basis. And then I also want you in the comment section to sound off if I left anything out, which I'm sure I have, because, no one is 100% knowledgeable in all aspects of prepping. Okay. So first and foremost, different types of weapons: handgun, shotgun, long rifle, short range rifle, ammunition for all types of weapons. I realize that, in some areas of this country, ammunition is really, really, really hard to come by. So if you can stock up, stock up. We're okay on that aspect, so please don't worry about us on that, please. Okay, thank you. Now, neighborhood defense. This is where your neighborhood watch would come into play. Get your neighbors in on this. Speak to your neighbors. I speak to my neighbors. I have really great neighbors. Let's watch out for each other. Like Sean and I, we love to sit outside at night. And if we see something creepy, be like, what the hell are you doing around Brian's house across the street? That type of thing. And then we'll speak to Brian the next day and say, hey, this is what was going on. You might want to amp up your security and son of a gun if he hasn't already. So, these are just the type of things that, neighborhood watch is really about. The next thing I would suggest, if you can, is to get a dog. You've seen my guys in all of our videos. We've got Ridley and Penelope, and then of course we have little Miss Jouette, but she's only a 20-pound border terrier. But she knows how to bark. That's all she really ever does. But then again, she's going to be 11 years old, so I think it's old age catching up to her. But yeah, I would really suggest getting a dog, because they can hear things that we can't. So I would suggest getting that, okay? But also, if you're going to buy a dog, rescue. Please rescue. A taser, pepper spray, bear spray, wasp spray. Wasp spray, from what I'm hearing from all of you guys, can shoot up to 20 feet away. I have yet to try that out, but I think I'm going to. Security cameras. Okay, security cameras that I have found, the ones that I really, really like are the hunting security cameras. At your feed stores, I know at Rural King, I know I speak a lot on Rural King, but it is one of my favorite stores. They have a hunting camera. I think it was in the sale paper last week, $29.99, and it runs on AA battery. But you can strap it to a tree, to a lamppost, to anything. And it has the best night vision I have ever seen. And you just have to put in an SD card, memory card. And it really does. It captures the slightest movement and boom, it's taken video or picture. It's awesome, really. I know Walmart has them, Amazon has them, but they're a little too pricey for me on Amazon. But check Walmart and check Rural King. Check your feed stores, really, because your feed stores is where all your hunters go to shop. So they do have them there. A home alarm. Not saying that you have to have one through ADT or any kind of big company, that's like linked to your police and fire. But you can get alarm systems, even if you just get the ones that you do yourself and you put them up on your windows, and the slightest, movement of your window, whether up or down or slide open, slide side to side. Woo! Sometimes it just doesn't want to come out. An alarm will sound off. So you might want to look into those too. It's always good to have cash on hand. Always good to have cash on hand. So, yeah, and all depending on what you can afford to have, you know, to take out of your bank and to have in a safe place, whether it even just $100 or more. Really all depends on what you can do. Motion lights. The motion lights that Sean and I have around our house, they are by a brand called Mr. Beams. You can find them at Walmart, Home Depot, and Lowe's. And they take D batteries. Sometimes 3 batteries or 4 batteries. And they're motion detector lights. And you can put them on trees, on fences, on your soffits on your house. No wiring required. No need of having to hire an electrician. You know, they're really nice, and I change out the batteries every 6 months, and we're good. Really, really great to have. I think you get 2 motion detector lights in a box for $40. To get timers on your lights, you know, the ones that you plug into the wall and it's got the dial on it. I remember my parents, they've had those since the 80s, but those are really good to have, especially if you work at night, you know, or if you're just gone all day. You want a light to just pop on every once in a while. And I have a story to tell you at the end of this video that happened right down the street from my mom's house. That's really gonna, you know, make you think, okay? Wood or metal dowels. I have a metal dowel that I keep in my sliding glass door track. The wood dowels, unless you get those real big ones, they're going to snap if enough force, you know, if someone really wants to get into your house and they're, you know, really trying to open that sliding glass door, or even your windows. Because like my windows, they slide side to side, not up and down. So if I have, you know, put a wooden dowel in those and someone really tries to open those wooden dowels are going to snap. So try to get the wider, you know, the thicker ones, or metal. Or you can get those extra window security locks. I've showed them in the previous video on the different security measures that Sean and I have taken around our house. And they're just like a little gadget, like that big. You can get them in like a 4-pack, sometimes even a 10-pack at Home Depot and Lowe's. And they're really, really worth it. Trust me, okay? Security window film. Now, this film, I've actually found it on Amazon. Home Depot and Lowe's have it as well. But wow, do they really rack up that price. But I think it might just be worth it. It's this window film that you put on your windows, and if someone tries to like throw a rock through your window, or even it's good during hurricane season for debris, you put this film on your window, and if something tries to come through, it stops the shatter. And blackout curtains. Blackout curtains I feel are very, very important. My blackout curtains I had gotten on Amazon 2 years ago. And I love them. You literally cannot see inside my house at all. I got 2 panels. They were, because you know sometimes when you go in a store and you're looking at curtains and you get 1 panel for $30 and it's like, really? And then you get them home and they say blackout curtain. You put them up and you could still see light shining through. If I can find the link of the curtains that I bought initially 2 years ago, I will link them in the description box below, because these curtains are literally blackout curtains. And I believe I got 2 panels for $40. You can literally not see in this house at all. It's awesome. Okay, now that list is over, but I got to tell you something. Okay. The other night we were down in Hernando County, Sean and I, and it was time for my sister to go to work. So her boyfriend wasn't able to take her to work. Okay, so because he had to head home, you know, because he had to be at work at 5:30 in the morning. Anyways, so we're taking our sister to work and driving down a main street in Hernando County. It's called Spring Hill Drive. And we happened to see all of these cop cars all over the place. And we're like, what the hell's going on? Is this like we thought like a SWAT team or something like that. It was nuts. And come back, drop Dawn off at work because she's a nurse in an assisted living facility. Come back, right? Still there. What the hell's going on? So Sean and I leave to go home. We got a little bit of a trek to go home, but who cares, right? Go see Mom and Dawn all the time. And we're leaving the house about midnight. Now, we took Dawn to work. We left at 9 o'clock. We leave the house at midnight. They're all still there. What is really going on here? So yesterday, Sean, he goes on to his Facebook. And he sees this article about what happened. Now, brace yourselves. A kid went to play basketball at there's a park over in that neighborhood somewhere, okay? And one of the kids that he was playing basketball with went back to the kid's house with him. So, I guess after they get back to this kid's house, the victim's house, okay, two other kids show up at this house. They show up with guns and they rob this kid's house. And they take his parents' guns. They try and run out of the house. The kid, the victim in the story, running after him. And he catches up to the one kid and he grabs him, turns him around, and the kid shoots and fires. Doesn't hit the victim though. Thank God. They all jump into an awaiting car. This was planned. These kids were 16 and 17 years old. We're not going to have to worry about people our age trying to steal what we've got. It's the young ones. That's scary. 16 years old. What are you doing? Can we blame the parents? Or do we blame society as a whole? The whole blaming of music and movie genre and video games, that's over. That's done with. That's been blamed so many darn times. You know? But seriously. 3 16-year-old kids. Armed home invasion to steal another kid's parents' guns. It's insane when you think about it. So if you have kids and they have knowledge of what you have in your house and they happen to their buddies, you might want to rethink your hiding spots and how you secure your weapons in your house. Alright. That's all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you. Have a great day. Stay safe. If you need to get a hold of me, you know how to get a hold of me. Keep prepping, guys. Bye.